there. So first, before I start talking about what I want to talk about, I want you all to just open your minds completely during this video and try to forget all and everything that you've ever been taught and what you think you know, just for a bit. So first, what have we been taught since birth? Since the beginning of recorded history for humans? Thinking outside of the box is wrong. Being independent is wrong. Breaking rules is wrong. If you do these things, if you think freely and try to see what's outside of the box, if you experience life differently than everyone else, then there must surely be something very wrong with you. If you're not in the hive mentality, then you must be ill. Then what happens? I mean, years ago, you would be locked up and perhaps even put through horrific things like shock therapy and lobotomies, etc. But now, it's okay because now we have pills. We have medications for everything. If you're feeling sad, take a pill. Feeling mad and frustrated, take a pill. Feel anything, take a pill. There you go. You're part of the hive again, and all is well. We don't speak up. We don't step out of the box because it causes anxiety and fear. We fear these things because we've been told that we should. Fear keeps us in check, and fear keeps us believing what they, the infamous they, want us to. So keep that in mind while I move on to the next part. I want to talk about dreams. Think about when you're dreaming. Time is pretty much irrelevant, isn't it? Sometimes a dream can feel like a lifetime, yet when you wake up, perhaps only an hour has gone by, or maybe just even a few minutes. And when you're dreaming, do you notice the other people in your dream? Do they seem perhaps like backdrop people? To me, they do. And when you're dreaming, for the most part, does it not seem perfectly normal and perfectly real? It's usually not until you wake up that you realize just how weird that friggin' dream was and how it really did not happen. So, for the moment, imagine if life is not what we have been told and led to believe. Perhaps life, our very existence, is not physical at all, or at least not in the way that we can totally understand or comprehend in our current mindset. Perhaps reality, our life, our existence, is actually a construct of energy, frequency, is something other than physical. Picture a construct made up of our energy and frequency, of what we visualize, what we feel, what we can imagine. Basically right now, it would be made up of what we've been told it should be. Compare this to dreams. Now think to yourself, what do you do when you're having a dream, having a bad dream, and you become aware of it? You give yourself clues in this dream to help shake what you think is reality when it is only a dream. Small clues to start with, and if those don't work, you give yourself bigger clues. What has been happening with the Mandela effect? Small clues have been popping up, such as with pop culture, logo changes, etc. We started seeing those and then began to scratch our heads. And a lot of us have started noticing then after that bigger, more dramatic clues, such as very personal and slap in the face kind of things, in our personal life. Think about all of the breadcrumbs. Once we started to see these little things, have you noticed that there's been breadcrumbs suddenly appearing before you as if you're supposed to follow a particular path? And the more you've picked up on these, the more clues and synchronicities that you've discovered. As if deep inside you already know something that you don't think you know. What about people being able to heal themselves, leaving doctors baffled at such a recovery, or the so-called miracles that no one can explain? How is this possible if the world and ourselves are physical, if we are material in the sense that we have been told? Think about the whole concept of mind over matter. If the matter part is not what we really think it is, then it's all about mind. So, is it possible that we are something else? That we are caged in the idea that we are physical? That the world, the universe is physical? The idea stops us from a possible utopia of our choice and keeps us prisoners in their idea, whoever they are. And that brings me back to what I was stating in the beginning of this video with how we have been trained not to think outside of the box not to think for ourselves, that we must remain in the hive at all times, lest we be deemed rebellious, not normal, and even mentally unwell. So, leaving this with something for you to think about. Think about energy. Think about frequencies. I personally feel that there is a strong connection here with these, and I will be doing a video on frequencies soon, I think, because there is something about frequencies that I'm really feeling lately has a strong connection with all of this. So I just wanted to throw this theory, this notion, this idea out there for you guys, because it's been on my mind. So anyways, on that note, I hope that y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. So if you're like me and you're always thinking and you enjoyed this content, then by all means, hit like. And if you enjoyed this channel and would like to support it, if you haven't already, then please subscribe by hitting the button below. And one more thing, I love reading your comments, and they really mean a lot to me. So please comment below and I will respond. As always, thank you for watching.